What's good, Yuga fam? VJ here of Yuga Tech. Xiaomi has just released its entire series of Note 11 phones, and we're here to get a closer look on each one of them. We have individual reviews on each one, so be sure to check those out down in the description. Now let's get to it. Kicking it off with arguably one of the most important aspects of a phone, the displays. The Redmi Note 11 series doesn't skimp out on any of its models when it comes to giving us the displays we deserve, as all models come with full HD resolutions and AMOLED panels. This should mean that no matter which phone you get, you'll be sure to get a pretty enjoyable experience all throughout. Although there are some differences, the standard Note 11 and Note 11s come only with 6.43-inch displays and a 90Hz refresh rate and a peak brightness of 1000 nits. However, the Pro models bump all those up as they come with even larger displays at 6.67 inches and faster refresh rates at 120 Hz and a peak brightness of 1200 nits. Not to mention that the Pro models come with Gorilla Glass 5 as to Gorilla Glass 3 on the standard Note 11 and 11s. One thing to note is that the Redmi Note 11 Pro Plus 5G can support 4K video playback on YouTube, while the standard Note 11, Note 11s, and Note 11 Pro 5G only supports up to 1080p. When ranking them, the Redmi Note 11 Pro Plus 5G edges the top spot as it simply has the best screen of the bunch while being able to support 4K video playback in YouTube. The Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G comes in second, while the standard Note 11 and Note 11s are tied for third. When it comes to performance, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 series comes with a slew of chipsets. This may make it confusing, especially with processors coming from both Qualcomm and MediaTek. The standard Note 11 packs in its Snapdragon 680, while the Note 11s comes with the MediaTek Helio G96. However, the Pro models on the other hand come with faster performing chipsets. The Note 11 Pro 5G is equipped with the Snapdragon 695 and the Note 11 Pro Plus 5G with the MediaTek Dimensity 920. In general, the higher you go up the range of the Note 11 series, the more you can expect improved performance. But for a more in-depth look on how each phone performs, both in benchmarks and in real-world use, you can check out our full reviews down in the description. If performance is your main priority, look no further than the Note 11 Pro Plus 5G, as it takes the top spot on paper with its Dimensity 920 boasting higher benchmarks and higher clock speeds all throughout. Second would go to the Note 11 Pro 5G with its Snapdragon 695. Third place belongs to the Note 11s with its Helio G96, as it provides better performance and efficiency than the standard Note 11 with the Snapdragon 680. To get the most out of your phone, having more RAM can certainly enhance the experience and longevity. And at the base end, the standard Note 11 comes with 4GB or 6GB memory options, while the 11s, 11 Pro 5G, and 11 Pro Plus 5G can be spec'd with either 6GB or 8GB of RAM. Inbuilt storage can be one thing to consider as well, and if you're looking for the most storage built in the phone, then the Note 11 Pro Plus 5G is your best bet, as it comes with 256GB of storage on the top end, while the rest can either come with 64GB or 128GB storage options. But not to fret, each of the Note 11 series phones come with expandable storage options with the use of a microSD card slot. Always handy. The phone that takes the top spot based on memory and storage is the Note 11 Pro Plus 5G, as it supports the highest amount of inbuilt storage at 256GB while supporting 8GB of RAM, which is plenty enough. The Note 11s and 11 Pro 5G both come in second as they can accommodate 8GB of RAM. Lastly, the standard Note 11 is third as it only supports 4GB of RAM on the base model and 6GB of RAM if you go for the highest spec. Trying to get the perfect shot, the Note 11 series can do just that, as each phone boasts impressive camera setups. The Note 11 and 11s have similar quad rear camera setups. However, you have to note that the Note 11 having just only 50 megapixels on its main sensor, while the Note 11s bumps that up to 108 megapixels. The Pro models come with triple rear camera setups and a 108 megapixel main shooter. If you're into taking selfies frequently, then the 11s, 11 Pro 5G, and 11 Pro Plus 5G could very well be your best friend, as each of them packs in a 16 megapixel front camera, while the standard Note 11 only has a 13 megapixel front-facing camera. When recording video, the Note 11 Pro Plus 5G is the one to get, as it can support 4K video recording at 30 frames per second, with its MediaTek Dimensity 920 being able to do that. The standard Note 11, 11S, and 11 Pro 5G can all shoot only up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. If taking photos and videos is your top priority, then your best bet would be the Note 11 Pro Plus 5G. The next best option would be the Note 11S and Note 11 Pro Plus 5G, as both have fairly similar camera qualities and setups. And lastly, the standard Note 11 comes with the least impressive camera setup of the bunch. In terms of connectivity and other features, all 4 models have similar setups. Each of the models come with dual SIMs, Wi-Fi, NFC, IR blasters, GPS, fingerprint scanners, and USB-C for charging, dual speaker setups, a 3.5mm audio jack, and IP53 splash-proof bodies. What sets the Pro models apart is that they are capable of faster 5G connectivity. Furthermore, the Note 11 Pro 5G and 11 Pro Plus 5G are equipped with Bluetooth 5.1 and 5.2 respectively, while the Note 11 and 11S come with only 4G capabilities and Bluetooth 5.0, which isn't quite a big deal, but if you're looking for the 5G capabilities, look at the Pro models. One thing to note about the connectivity and features of the 11 series is that the Note 11 Pro Plus 5G has the best speakers by a mile. On paper, they all have dual speakers, however, the Note 11 Pro Plus 5G has its speakers tuned by JBL. This makes a world of difference, as this would also mean you have Dolby Atmos support. The Note 11 Pro Plus 5G takes the cake on connectivity and features, with its superior speaker setup and support for 5G and Bluetooth 5.2. Second goes to the Note 11 Pro 5G, as it supports 5G connectivity but lacks the JBL tuned speakers. While tied for third would be the Note 11S and standard Note 11, as they're only capable of 4G. Battery life is no doubt an important aspect when it comes to user experience. I'm sure nobody would want their phone dying just a few hours into the day. With the Note 11 series, you can expect long-lasting battery life across the range. The Note 11, 11S, and 11 Pro 5G pack in an impressively huge 5000 mAh battery, with the 11 Pro 5G capable of 67 watts of charging, while the 11 and 11S capable of up to 33 watts. The Note 11 Pro Plus 5G may confuse some, as it only comes with a slightly smaller battery at 4500 mAh, but it offsets this with its 120 watts hypercharging, which is quite crazy if you think about it. Personally though, if you want the best battery life, I'd put my money on the Note 11 Pro 5G, as it has 5000 mAh of battery capacity while still supporting 67 watts of fast charging, which is plenty enough to charge quickly. The second place would go to the Note 11 Pro Plus 5G with its 120 watts hypercharging. It comes in second because you can't deny that the highest model, the top model of this bunch, comes with the smallest battery. Last place goes to the Note 11 and 11S, as they both only support 33 watts of charging, which is fairly normal, but doesn't compare to the fast charging solutions of the Pro models. So which phone from the Note 11 series should you get? If you simply want the best of the best, go with the Pro models, especially if you're into heavier workloads or if you plan on gaming on your phone. You'll be getting a better screen, faster processors, faster charging, and not to mention 5G connectivity. If you're looking to get great shots but without breaking the bank all too much, the Note 11S is the one for you. It boasts camera setups front and rear, similar to the Pro models we mentioned, but without you having to shell out as much cash. I would say if you take photos often and it is one of the main purposes of your phone, then probably consider the Note 11S. And another reason to get the Note 11S is to have slightly improved performance compared to the standard Note 11. With all things considered, the standard Note 11 is still a decent phone for those who are simply looking for a phone that can make simple calls, browse the web, and maybe do some light gaming here and there. Then the Redmi Note 11 would suit you perfectly fine. Just a quick side note though, personally if I were to get a standard Note 11, I would definitely consider spending just a little bit more to get 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. This would definitely make the experience much smoother, and it also helps that I wouldn't have to worry about running out of space for my selfies or any of my games. We hope this guide has helped you decide which Note 11 series phone to get, but if you're still unsure on which one to get, You can check out in-depth reviews on each phone down in the description. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for any of the latest videos we put out. And follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit yugatech.com for any of the latest tech news and reviews. Once again, this is VJ of Yugatech. Have a good one.